Want to watch the music videos as we review them? Head to vimeo.com/headfulofradio. The video reviews will be released in sync with the podcast.
Welcome to Head Full of Radio, where a longtime Radiohead fan goes through the whole recorded discography alongside his friend, who's only familiar with the song Creep. Will we agree on the songs? Can I convert him into a fan? Let's find out.
One, two, three, four, five. There's 5 videos for the next album, so there's a lot. Welcome to episode 138, where Chase returns. Hi, Chase.
Hello. Well, unfortunately, I couldn't be there for 137, but 138.
We thought about you.
Oh,
we didn't actually talk about you, I don't think, but you were in our minds.
Well, you know what? That's good enough for me personally.
And we're our Head Full of Radio. Hi. I'm sure you know that because you're listening to this. And there's also Nico over there.
Hello. I can vouch that we were thinking of you.
Yeah, we're very professional with these intros, and we keep them the same, so like people really know what's going
so
on.
Consistent.
Definitely not just from random stuff,
It's very consistent. Yeah,
we're consistently inconsistent.
It's a whole process,
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I've already come home from meeting Nico at this point.
And I'm surprised we're still doing this after.
That's what I was about to say. And they hate each other, which is why I'm here to be the mediator.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, you're our therapist.
That's why we were thinking of you from 137. We were just kind of like, can't wait till Chase gets here to deal with it.
Oh gosh, I'm really tired of this guy. He didn't drink as much alcohol as I thought he would.
I'm a lightweight, okay? I have to look after my body.
But you're taller than me, so that should work.
But I don't have a good excuse for it. It's just the way it goes.
Maybe it's an age Canadian dad bod beer belly thing. I don't know.
I'm just notoriously bad at handling my drink, but there we have it.
We'll talk about that off air. Air.
Yeah.
Today we are watching the Pyramid Song music video, and Chase, when we brought this up in July, I told Nico that this was the first and only song I ever learned how to play on piano, and my friend Kent taught me after I berated him because it's really hard. The timing of the song is in 4/4 time, which is like the most used time, but there's a space in the piano bit that makes the song sound awkward. So it's kind of hard to play if you've never played piano before. This music video was inspired by a dream that Tom York had. A scuba diver explores an undersea world and enters a submerged house. It won the NME Award for Best Music Video and was created by the animation studio called Shinola.
Oh, I'm less fond of that.
They also did all of the Kid A blips. This place. And
okay. I'm going to be honest. That sounds like a dream that I would have.
Yeah.
They also did a couple Queens of the Stone Age, Blur, Beck, Coldplay, 9 Inch Nails videos as well.
Okay. I see you. Shinola or whatever your name is.
Yeah, Shinola with a Y. Yeah. And they also did title sequences for the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy movie, The IT Crowd, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and Netflix's
great movie.
Glow.
And Glow was great too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Johnny Nitro. Or whatever he changes his name all the time.
The guy with the best abs in wrestling.
Yeah.
Nico's like, what are you even talking about? Right?
I'm totally not Googling things right now.
Do you know what? I'm going to, before we start this, I don't care if this is in the episode or not. His old intro in wrestling was they would slow down the video.
He's really built. Really built, man.
Hello.
And
He was also, fun fact, he was on Survivor.
He was?
I think for Survivor 37? No, 37
Yeah.
seems to. Was it 37? Maybe
Him.
34? He was on David versus Goliath.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, John. Okay.
And so here's what his entrance looked like. They used to slow the video down. He kind of came out as like a sort of 70s knockoff music that sounds like Jimi Hendrix but isn't.
Oh, it is Survivor 37. I'm so glad I remembered that off the top of my head.
Yeah, good work on you.
He's insanely built.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're not doing the slowdown part.
Oh,
there
well,
they go. Here they go.
okay.
With the hair blowing and everything.
Yeah.
So that's how I knew John Morrison from before Survivor
And Glow.
and Glow. There's also Ashley from Survivor, Ashley Mazzaro, who was on Survivor. I don't remember what season she was on.
I wish I knew who you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
Survivor China.
Oh, like way long ago.
Oh, I do vaguely remember her.
Yeah, she's like, this is like from a trillion years professional wrestler. Look at that.
Yeah, she actually committed suicide recently, or a couple years ago.
That's very sad.
Actually. Yeah, if you really look into it, it has a lot to do with wrestling too.
I mean, that makes sense.
She had some pretty. There's a lot of sex stuff going on. I'm cutting this part out of the episode, but
yeah. I mean, I figured.
I don't know if you've heard all the stuff that happened with Vince McMahon.
Oh yeah, no, trust me, like that definitely tracks. I'll put it that way.
She had a really rough time after coming back from Survivor. She went back into wrestling, and it got kind of worse from there. So
that sucks.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll cut half of that out or leave it all in for this extra episode about Survivor and wrestling. Anyway, the Pyramid song. Oh, it was because of Netflix's Glow. That's what it was.
Johnny Nitro.
Yeah. So, Chase, you haven't heard this song before?
No, I have not.
I'll give you a little bit of history on it. Following OK Computer, Tom, for Kid A and Amnesiac, which were all recorded at the same time, Tom had a mental breakdown and spent the time walking the cliffs and drawing and restricting his musical activity to playing his new piano. He wrote this song and Nico, Everything in His Right Place. Do you remember that one?
I might.
This is a quiz. It's okay. He said for this song, the chords I'm playing involve lots of black notes. You know, those black notes on the piano, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think you're being really clever playing them, but they're really simple, is what he said. So this song was inspired by the song Freedom by Charles Mingus.
That is a great name.
Charles Mingus?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a American jazz upright bass guy.
I just like the term Mingus.
I'm not sure how I feel about it.
He's one of the greatest jazz musicians ever. Just want you to know.
Yeah, well, he has a cool name, too.
Yeah.
He's one of the greatest names ever.
Mr. Mingus, I didn't know your game.
Yeah. The lyrics were inspired by an exhibition of ancient Egyptian underworld art that Tom attended while Radiohead were recording in Copenhagen, and ideas of cyclical time found in Buddhism and discussed by Stephen Hawking.
Nice.
Johnny, the guitarist, said about Pyramid Song, it's an example of the challenge of arranging Radiohead songs. How do we not make it worse? How do we make it better than Tom just playing it by himself, which is already usually quite great? Yeah. Phil, the drummer, found it hard to follow the rhythm, which I think I kind of mentioned when I said how I tried to learn it. He said the drum part fell into place when he stopped trying to analyze the rhythm and instead responded to the inflections of the piano and vocals, which sounds insanely hard. I'm not going to listen to the music. I'm going to listen to your piano when you're singing to hear the drum. That's weird.
That is a bit of a strange for sure. I definitely couldn't do that. I'm not musically inclined enough for sure.
Yeah, it sounds. If your drummer's having a problem following the beat and he has to listen, like he has to stop thinking about it as a beat, that's weird. All right, now that we've talked for like 20 minutes, let's play the pyramid song. You ready?
Yeah.
I kind of want it to just be like a jingle where they're just like pyramid song, pyramid song.
That would be pretty nice. That would be pretty nice.
But we'll see.
I actually kind of like that too.
This is the first song you heard from the Amnesiac album when we did the single, whenever we recorded that.
Go!
Ooh.
Yeah. Is there supposed to be music right now? Oh,
There we go.
okay. Chase, let me know if you hear the sort of space in between the piano bits.
I mean, I don't know.
Here, I'll pace it out for you, or I'll say, there.
Like, I hear when he stops playing the piano.
Yeah, those spaces make the time signature weird.
Yeah, okay.
And when you hear the drums come in, it's kind of staggering a little bit.
Oh, I know this song.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh, from where?
I don't know. Actually, it's a great question.
I want to see what he looks like underwater. Oh, he changed colour.
Chase, did you ever hear of the movie Inside with Willem Dafoe?
No.
Okay. Never mind then.
Why is there a car? To be fair, that's probably the least of my concerns right now. Oh, more cars.
Maybe they're all the cars from those accidents that he was in all those other prequel films.
True. They do love a car, actually, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel like the jarringness of the beat, to be fair.
Yeah. Especially with the drums in now.
This feels like an intro to like a film, like the title sequence before they like actually something happens.
All the credits are on the screen?
Yeah.
This does
Like, you
feel
know,
like
like
the
James
intro.
Bond.
Yeah, 100%. This is like the intro to This is definitely the intro to like a James Bond or like a Mission Impossible movie or something.
Right.
Oh, just wait. There's going to be a Radiohead song where they do a James Bond theme. Yeah, you'll hear that coming up. Don't worry. Maybe in about 2 years.
I don't like how now I'm seeing this white lines as like a tapeworm. That's making me feel uncomfortable.
What's making him breathe.
Yeah, but now I'm imagining it's a tapeworm, and I don't like that.
And look, now it's not.
Yeah.
It's flying away.
feel like this is the sort of thing that they could get you to write like an essay about in English.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like that. I think it's kind of the only bad thing is it made me feel like I want to watch a movie now.
Right. Yeah.
Just for reference, I'm going to tell you this now because it's kind of hilarious. But Radiohead did write a theme song for the Bond movie Spectra. It was kind of deemed as like a little too sad, so they didn't end up using it and went with Sam Smith, I believe.
Yeah.
We will be watching and listening to that song as a group because a lot of, you know, how the internet is, they recut the beginning of the Bond movie to fit the Radiohead version.
Nice.
But here's the fun part. We won't get to that song until 2027.
Oh, I forget we're in 2025. In my mind, that was a good 3 years away.
Well, technically it is.
I mean, I don't know. Are we even going to make it to 2027?
Oh, I hope
Right,
so.
that's a fair point.
Around over there, you know what I mean?
Because I think 2028 is the last year of our podcast, technically, unless they start releasing new stuff.
That's scary.
It is scary.
Yeah. So back to this one. How do you guys feel about this one? Okay. So I was enjoying the silence.
So
no comments. No, I'm joking.
Like, where? I guess this is a question that I don't know if we know the answer off the top of my head. Where in the album does this sit? Like, is this the end cap? Is this the entrance?
It's the second song. The first song is called "Packed Like Sardines in a Question Box." So you're actually in the second song of the album while we're playing this too.
Okay. Well, that is what I was hoping for, because again, this being in the second part really is like you get the little action intro, which I don't know if that's what Packed Like Sardines in a Crushed Tin Box is.
Here's a little clip starting at 17 seconds. Here's a little clip. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from that little clip there, that is kind of like this like nice little upbeat, like, okay, let's go do a little bit of action, right? Mm-hmm. And then this is kind of like the slowdown of like, okay, here's the like, you know, grand introduction to the rest of this album.
Yeah, and the next song is kind of also weird again. So you're right, it is technically actually it's the next video we're going to watch. Technically it is sort of a introduction, because the next song is not really a song. I don't know how to explain it. You'll hear it soon, but so, I agree with that.
With that in mind, I'm going to give it Johnny and a half.
Wow.
But I mean, maybe I just like everything, because I feel like if we do a historical view of the overall scores, I feel like my average score is a Johnny. So
I will tell you that in a minute after Nico and I give our scores. I will tell you what the overall is up to this episode. 4 videos.
Is
Nico,
that my cue?
Yes, Nico, you're next.
Hello. I'm here. Yeah, it was cool. It was like, I agree, it was obviously very slow, and I feel like quite meandery. Like, I felt like in the similar way of like I was talking about it being like an intro, it felt like it was before the thing happens, if that makes sense. So I was kind of like, this in and of itself didn't feel like, for me, I don't know if work is a harsh word, but like I would see it as a standalone thing. It's like, I would imagine this being accompanied by whatever would follow. But obviously this was released as a standalone thing. So that kind of leaves me a bit like, like I could see myself like rewatching it and like making weird theories and like analysing it in like an essay sense. And being like, oh, and the lights at the end represented blah, 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 and being really annoying. But in absence of me having done that, like, thought work, I was just kind of like, he's underwater. A bit, like, it's a bit ugly coloured. Like, I don't like the colour of that water. And the string looked like a tapeworm. So I'm like, that's not great, in my opinion. So...
Okay.
I don't know. I'm feeling a bit not like I feel like in my mind, Ed is my new like that was solid, that was good. And I feel like this was just a bit shy of that. So again, I think I'm gonna have to hit it with a 5.5.
No, fair enough.
Can I just want to point out, Ed is not your new that was solid. Ed's been your solid for 4 seasons now.
I'm glad that I have some level of consistency because in my mind I'm constantly reinventing myself.
Well,
Is that not what being human is?
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm gonna split the difference and give you both an Ed and a half because I enjoyed it. But again, as a person who's old enough to remember 2001 when this song came out and saw the video, it's got a lot of fond memories for me. So I'm kind of biased, I think, and that's sort of what's going into splitting the difference. If that makes sense.
Yeah, at least you're honest about the biasness, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's come up before. It'll probably come up again.
You know what? It is impossible to be objective. I feel like that is the
100%. Especially with art.
Yeah, especially when it comes to art. Objectivity is just never going to be real. So.
And just for an average here, up to this point, I've given, wow, that's surprising. I have the lowest average for music videos.
No way.
The highest
surprise. So lowest is me at an Ed and a half.
I average higher than an Ed and a half?
Yeah, you have a Ed 0.62.
Wow. Check me out.
Chase has a Johnny 0.07.
That seems about right.
I am.
Yeah. So that tricks. I'm actually honestly surprised that you're higher than me, Nico.
I'm very surprised. I want to pull Riggery, but I don't know.
Well, looks like Letdown you went higher than me. And that's all I can find right now. Stop Whispering. Oh, that's where it is. I gave Stop Whispering a 2.5, and you gave it a 4.
That's where I get.
Actually, you both gave it 4s, and I gave it a 2.5, and I think that's probably where the big difference is.
I do just love that song, so that probably gives it points all on its own.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure. I will see you next time.
Yeah. Thank you.
Next week for Nico, and in like 10 weeks for you.
Yeah, it'll be a while, but
relegated to the cellar.
That's what it is.
Well, it's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
He needs a break from being our therapist.
It's true.
Are you guys friends again yet? Have I done my job?
We're getting there. I feel like we're mending the bridge.
I'll always love you.
Good.
This podcast is recorded on Discord and is edited in GarageBand. The intro and outro music are Radiohead covers and can be found on Spotify under the band Lift. That's LIFTE, with F as in Foxtrot. Also, find us on TikTok and Vimeo under the name @Headful of Radio.